everyone. So I'm Therese Cranston, and this is my friend Caryn from the Juniper Veil. And I decided to show everybody what a soul coaching session is because I get a lot of questions on what it is and how it's different than a regular reading. So I'm just going to kind of talk a little bit, just briefly, about what a soul coaching session is, and then I'll give the floor to Caryn so she can introduce herself and tell you about her channel. You probably already know her if you're watching this. So, so a soul coaching session it's like a type of spiritual reading, but it's designed to help the client connect with their higher self. So for Caryn, we're going to be tapping into like her higher wisdom and what she already deep down knows. A lot of time what happens is our brain just kind of like gets in the way, and then we have that little ego that's like talking and like making you second guess yourself. So these soul coaching sessions they break through that so that you can get the answers you need. You can get answers from your spirit team, your ancestors, your angels. What I use is it's the Soul Coaching Oracle deck by Denise Lynn. That's what I am. And I'm certified in this too. I probably should have started with that. But this is like a certification course I took for this deck to use this deck. And I'm working with Denise Lynn. She's the one that created this program. So I use this deck and it has lots of awesome cards, and the imageries to kind of help. The imagery and words are supposed to help you tap into your higher self and help you make different connections. And then it's really great for, what you need to know about relationships, career, your creativity, life path, personal growth. And I kind of take it one step further when I do soul coaching because I incorporate it with psychic and oracle, or with psychic and tarot and oracle readings. So mine isn't simply just using this deck. I will throw in like my psychic hits as well, and any intuitive messages that I get or things that I notice. And like I said, I'll jump in and maybe break in. We might break into some shadow work if the client needs that. So it's a really cool thing because you get to tap into your inner wisdom, but you're also kind of getting psychic hits as well. It's like a collab reading almost, but with yourself and me. So I think they're super fun. You get a lot of information out of them. And Caryn offered to be I don't want to say guinea pig, but offered to be my example. I don't like that word. So I offered to do this with me so that you can see what goes into a soul coaching session. So I'll let Caryn introduce herself and her channel.
Hello, my name is Caryn, also known as Tapioca Thievery, sometimes known as Pudding. And my channel is called the Juniper Veil. Um, I started posting videos for reading tarot. I think it was August 12th of last year. So I'm almost at my 1 year anniversary of creating videos. So that's fun. I like to read on current events and political events. I also really like mystery stuff because I've always been into that since probably I was born. I always
Me
like
too.
mysteries, and I like to look into like missing people cases and things like that. So I have a few things coming up that I'm planning on doing. They involve a little bit more research, so I haven't been able to put them out yet. But and I also had a fun sports tarot moment with the World Cup, which was a lot of fun. So who knows? I might be doing some more sports stuff in the future. We'll see. So yeah, so
You
if
should do
anybody wants
football.
to read on anything, let me know.
You should do the football season, like every
Yeah.
Sunday, like who's going to win the game.
Oh
I
boy.
was thinking about that. I don't know a lot about football, so I'd
Yeah.
be kind of gonna be like, I don't know. I don't know who this person is. I thought that might be kind of fun. I was so
Yeah.
bad with with the World Cup videos though.
Yeah.
I just kept getting like the energy of the team. I wasn't like, and I really thought my cards were better. They
Mm,
were better for Argentina. They were better.
mhm.
I showed
Yeah.
them. You've probably seen them. The cards were better, but Spain
Yeah.
won.
Yeah.
And my kid was like, ha ha. Ha, mom. So that was fun. So, all right. Do you have any specific thing you want to ask about?
Boy. Well, I guess so far, probably what's been on my mind a lot this past probably about a year is just like career focus. It's like I'm learning new things. Like I'm very interested in like cybersecurity, but I don't know. It's hard to figure out exactly what direction I should go in. It's like I work in higher education. I work for a great university. I really love it. I love the people that I work with. But it's like, do I look into something that's more like a private company and leave behind higher education? I don't know. It's hard. Yeah, it's really difficult to figure out what to do with all of my interests that don't stop. They just keep
You're a
coming.
very curious person.
Yeah, it's hard. There's
On
so many
another
things.
note, oh, sorry, I just cut you off.
Oh,
Sorry.
go
I'm really
ahead.
ADD. I don't mean to do that. On another note, well, I'm going to pull a card on what you need to know about your career, and then I'm going to pull a card on staying at the university and then like going somewhere else. But before I do that, I need to connect you with somebody that likes to do mystery readings and she does art out of it. She and I are recording on Monday, and I'll
Mm,
introduce you to.
mm,
I'm excited. We're doing a cool collab where she draws and I'll pull cards.
oh,
So I think you
oh,
need to
cool.
meet her. I think
Yeah,
you two would like each other because she likes doing that mystery stuff too and like
yeah.
the true crime stuff.
Mhm.
So I will send an email. If I forget, just remind me because you know me. As soon as we're done, I'll be like, what was I supposed to do again? Okay. So what does Kara need to know about her career just in general? Okay, now I'm going to ask, what does she need to know about staying with her current place? And when I do soul coaching readings, the person really takes a good look at the card. So since we're doing this via Zoom, I'm going to be texting Caryn the card images so she can look at them and study them because we look at them together. It's very hands-on. It really is very much a collab. So this is look at staying at the university. I feel like I'm getting like the hit that you're comfortable there, but not in a bad way.
Mhm.
Um, it's like it's like not that you don't want to leave because you're comfortable, but it's like a nice comfort.
Mhm.
Like you said, you like the people, you like what you do. And you were meant, so I'm getting some hits. You were meant to be there because I'm getting
Mhm.
the number 7, and that's part of your path. So let's look at possibly leaving. Interesting. Okay. So I'm going to take pictures of these and I'm going to text them to write to Caryn. So this is your first card. And then this is the second. I love these cards are so beautiful. And this is the third. Okay. And I'll text them one by one so they're not all like jumbled together. So this was the card I got for just what you need to know in general.
Okay.
That's what you need to know in general. And then the next one that's coming in, the second one is around staying where you are. And I got it's hit, but I don't want to speak my hit until I got 2 hits actually. But I don't want to speak them until we go through them. So, because I don't want to like um color like the or not color, but like
Yeah.
sway anything. So the first card I pulled is purification, and that is a number 5. So the number 5 is telling me that you like change. Do you like change a lot? Do you like eat change for breakfast?
Yeah.
Um, that's telling me that you like change and you like movement of things. I'm
Mhm.
looking at this water rushing down
Mhm.
and you like movement. What are you seeing in this card? And I'll hold it up for the audience too while you look.
Yeah. Uh,
It's beautiful. These cards are lovely.
they are very nice. I mean, I like the first thing that stuck out to me was the water. Just in general, I love water. Like, I wish I could live in a pool.
Yeah,
I live in a pool. That would be
I
great.
love pools.
Um, what else? I mean, the falling, like they look like rose petals or
Hmm.
some type of flower petals is really
I
nice too.
I think they're rose. There's some kind of flower, rose
Yeah,
or peony or something. Hmm.
yeah, because I like all the different colors of the flora, I guess you would say, in the back
Yes.
in the background, all the different colors. And it's interesting because this year we have so many different colored flowers in our front yard. It's like
Oh.
insane. And I'm like, that's just what we wanted. And we finally figured it out. I mean, those are the things that kind of like stand out to me the most, I think.
So since the flora jumped out at you, what does that kind of represent to you? Like
Hmm.
when you see like beautiful flora?
Yeah, I guess it does make me think of change in seasons. Usually when you have the flowers, they don't always stick around all the time. Like
Mhm.
they go, they leave, they come back most of the time. Most of
Yeah.
the time, you know, it's like it's kind of like a never-ending cycle, you know. Things change depending upon the season. But also, I think another thing I was focusing on this year as well was like really learning what all the different flowers and plants can be used for and mean. I just got
That's
a, yeah,
witchy. I
because
love
I
that.
just got a deck. I forgot what it's called because it came with a set, but you know, it tells you what use each thing for. And then it also associates them with the astrological signs and the planets and stuff. And it's really cool deck.
I need to check that out. That sounds
Yeah.
right up my alley.
Yeah. I have like a little tea garden, but I haven't created any tea yet. I'm still figuring that part out.
For me, when you mentioned the flora, my mind went to like the ground and how the flora is making like it's like ground and grounding and like you know being safe on the ground, but that the flora is like it's like a beautiful covering. So
Mhm.
that like I feel like at your job, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like things are good there. You've had a good foundation there. It's not like a bad work environment. I feel like there's like a lot, you feel safe. Like I said, you feel safe. Um, I just wonder if there's like enough movement, if you're getting bored, if there's not enough movement. Do they shower you with praise there? Do you get a
Uh,
lot of praise for your hard work?
I would, yeah, I guess so. I would say so.
'Cause I feel like this is like showering you with praise, like showering you with
Yeah,
love, the
yeah,
flowers.
yeah. I feel like because I was promoted a few years ago, and the new position within the same department isn't as interesting as the old position.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I get that. Um, What does the word purification mean to you? Because that's the name of this. That's the title of this card is purification.
Yeah. Uh, I guess when I think of purification, I think of cleanliness in a way. Like that's usually what sticks out to me. You know, especially when you see like the water, I think of something that is like environmentally clean. Um, and also it's like you use the water to clean yourself. It's always about like taking off something old to replace it with something new in a way.
I love that interpretation. I was thinking, and I was just thinking like too, like purification, it's like filtering out the debris.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's some kind of message. I might have to pull some extra cards on it on like what like I feel like you need to filter something out
Mm.
in your job right now. And maybe there's a part of your job you don't like. Or a
Yeah.
part of your job that you are like that's boring or something that's something that you want if you could filter that piece out then I
Yeah.
think you
Yeah.
wouldn't be asking this question.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
makes does that resonate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if I hit something that's like you're like no Kyle, don't be afraid to be like no, that's not it, because you know we're not all like 1,000%.
Yeah.
So now we know like where she is in her current, in the current or so now let's look at staying in the role. So the card I pulled was beginnings. And
Mm.
this is such a pretty card. Um I was getting in terms of like beginnings, like when you first started, it was like I feel like you were really excited, almost like celebratory. And then
Mm.
I kind of mentioned the number 7, and the number 7 is a life path number, like you're on your
Yeah.
path. So you were meant to be in this role, and for at least a certain amount of time, whether you stay or go, you were meant to be there. And it was almost divinely. I'm looking at the clouds. I feel like it was divinely orchestrated. Like you were kind of all the pieces fell into place when you got this
Yeah.
role or when you got your promotion. What is jumping out at you?
I mean, even when I first started working with this department, I would say that was like how I felt because I was coming from a different department where it was very different. And it was like I had people there that I liked, but it was very stressful. Like it was there was a lot of unneeded stress, like when something is um not managed correctly and there's a lot of unneeded stress, like that was that job. But so moving to the department I'm in now, I remember some of my coworkers were like, "Oh my God, you're gonna think we're so weird," and I was like, "Oh no, I think I found my people." Like, this is
Oh.
very like perfect. So it's like, I guess what jumps. I mean, the first thing I saw were the balloons because I am very easily distracted by color. So like I see all the different balloons and I'm like, oh, it's very celebratory. That feeling is very celebratory. But I also like that she's like in the sky riding the bicycle. She's not on the ground. And I feel like that's a lot of fun. There's a surrealism, I guess, about it that I like.
I love that too, because I feel like well, I feel like your job's not mundane. Like
Mm,
there's a lot of like almost like not I don't want to say childlike, but there's opportunities to play. Or maybe not. It might not be like with the work you do, but it could be with your coworkers. Like maybe you
right.
guys joke around a lot, or maybe you have a lot of parties or celebrations.
Yeah.
Is there a specific color that jumps out at you?
Mm, mm. I don't know. I wouldn't say there was a specific color.
My eye was going right to that big orange one. So if
Yeah.
you had said the orange one, I'm just giving an example. I would have been like, oh, okay, there's something with your sacral chakra, that there's some kind of connection with your job and the sacral chakra, which is a lot of creativity.
Mm.
Do you get enough creativity there? But since I'm just giving an example though, because since I didn't jump out at you, then we don't need to go in that direction. But I really like that. What about the word beginnings?
Let's see. So I mean, it's interesting, right? Because we were talking about the purification, and to me, I also saw purification as being like change. So anytime there's a change, there's always a beginning. So
Mhm.
but I never see beginnings as being a one-time thing. Like every new cycle has a new beginning.
So that makes me wonder if right now, with your work, if you feel like a little stifled or if there's parts of your job
Mm.
you don't like, that if you hang on and stay there, it's eventually going to cycle through and you might get different responsibilities might change, or maybe there's another promotion coming, and then you might have a new beginning.
Yeah,
It's kind of where
maybe.
my brain's going if you
Mm.
stick around. So, any questions on what I pulled so far?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
And now I honestly feel like you're going to be okay either way. Because I'm looking at this last card, and this last card's beautiful too. So this is the awakening card.
Mm.
So I'm hyper focused on several pieces of this card. Um, I'm really looking at the almost like to me that represents like a sunrise,
Right, yeah.
even though it might not be, it could be a sunset, but I'm seeing like sunrise and like day and evening. And to me, sunrise is also a new beginning.
Mm.
I'm also thinking that if you did go shift and do something different, it might help you like awaken like part of your spiritual awakening. Um, I'm really hyper focused on the mountains in the back and that big star. Where are you going to?
Yeah, I think, I mean, usually I would say if there's anytime there's like stars, I kind of focus on those two. And it's my background is in astrophysics. So it's very, I love space. So anything that even is remotely like space, I'm like very attracted to it.
Hmm.
Even more so than like the mountains. Like the mountains are really cool there, but I they were probably one of the last things I noticed.
Oh,
You
okay.
know what I
So
mean?
that's good.
Yeah.
That means you're not afraid of obstacles and challenges. Because if
Mm-hmm.
you focus on the mountains, to me, at least to me, mountains are like you have to climb up the mountain. It's like they're like
Yeah.
challenge. It's a challenge to get up to the top. So that means
Mm-hmm.
you're not afraid of challenges. Like you're like bring it on. I got
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. I would agree.
So if you went somewhere else, I feel like there would be a lot of growth and development with you, and that it would be also a new beginning. So I honestly
Yeah.
feel like you would be in a good place either way. Is kind of the answer I'm getting. Um, which is a nice place to be in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I think what's interesting is like with the beginnings card, I almost feel like it's saying like stay here if you feel like there's a chance at a new beginning,
Hmm.
because there may not be. It's hard to tell because it's like it's a very how do I want to say it? I mean, right now we're in a hiring freeze, so that's an that's an issue. Um, but you
Which
know,
I think a lot of places are.
yeah, it's public, it's public education, so it's like it's very difficult to get into. But once you're into it, not many people leave, and that could also hinder moving up. You know what I mean? It's like, especially if everybody's around the same age. Like if there's many older people that are willing to move on, there's a good chance that there when it comes to higher positions, they don't really open that much. So it's like that's I think one of the things in my mind. Whereas if you work more in the private sector, there may be a whole bunch of other things, but that's like a whole nother uh, I don't know, a whole nother, what would you call it? A whole nother can of worms.
Mhm.
You're like, I don't know much about that. I worked in the private sector for 6 weeks and I hated it. But that could have been just that one job, you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
very
it could have been.
difficult.
I pulled some tarot cards too. I'm gonna pull a second opinion card. Um, just see it because I'll show you the cards I got around staying versus going too. So this is how I'm kind of doing it. We're making it more of like a reading piece now that we kind of walked through the soul coaching.
But yeah, I like the challenge, and I like it when things change. Like I can get bored very easily with things. So it's like what once you've done a whole semester, you're like, oh, now we do have to repeat the whole academic year. We just did this. But that doesn't mean that new things are always coming up though in the job that I'm in now anyway, because you get things like AI and everything's changing. So
I'm getting some good hits. I'm excited. I'll tell you, I'm gonna pull one more card and I'll tell you what I'm getting. So for staying, I got this is exciting. So I got the Four of Swords. But
mm.
what this is telling me, and I love this is my new deck that my friend got me. It's out of
Oh,
print and I'm like so in love with it. This is telling me that the cool thing about your job now is that it's not like you're not so overloaded with stress and you actually have energy. And that allows you, since I know this, I'm kind of cheating because I know you, but that gives you time to cultivate your YouTube channel. I mean, you've exploded on there. You're up to like what, like 17 like thousand subscribers? Like you're exploding right now. So that gives you a chance to actually produce content because you're
Mhm.
not exhausted by your other job. Like you
Yeah.
could even start doing private readings. Like it just gives you so where you're not, and it gives you flexibility, like you're here on a Friday, able to come do this on a Friday afternoon where most people are already at work. So it
Yeah.
just gives you that flexibility. And it gives you a chance to like just like rest almost like because parts of your job are easy and that's not a bad thing. And then
Mhm.
I also got the five of water. So there's some kind of hidden blessing with your job right now. There's some kind of, I almost wonder if, like, I know you said a lot of people don't leave, but I almost wonder if there's some kind of offer coming your way, or they are going to ask if they can like add something or take something away from you or let you kind of, if they once the hiring freeze is over, if they do hire anybody, they might be like, "Hey, Karen, we're going to give this piece to someone else and have you start doing this," which would create like a new beginning and change. But there's some
Yeah.
kind of offer. And there's
Uh,
like two. And do you have like one boss or two bosses? I keep getting the number two.
I mean, I guess technically too.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like technically too. There's
and
like,
there is,
yeah.
oh, sorry.
No, I was just
Sorry, I
gonna
did it
say
again.
there's like the person I report to, and then but we work very closely with the person she reports to. So it's like, you know, it's,
Ah. Well, I also got Shamuel, and you really are with your people. You're with like really good people, like almost like like in terms of work, as close as like a soul family as you can get when it comes to work. And while there aren't like crazy challenges that kind of, you like a good challenge and it helps you, makes you think on your feet and it's really good for your brain. You do have some. There's a hill there. It's not quite a mountain, but it's a hill. And but I do feel like there's some hidden blessings coming your way with this position. So then I got for if you were to go somewhere else, there would be some obstacles, probably just getting used to being in like the public or private sector, as that would be going
yeah,
private, right? But
yeah.
you'd be ready for them. She's standing there, she's ready to go. She has a look of peace on her face. She's not even mad or scared. She's just ready to face it. Um, so I got that for that, but I also got the magician so that you would be able to really manifest what
Mhm.
you're looking for in your career. So, like, really nailing down what you want and then working to manifest that. It might take because I feel like there's like a lot of hiring freezes. I am getting the number seven again. I feel like it would take a good 7 months to find something you really want. I know you've been like, people have been like calling you and stuff. So you are people are definitely interested in you and your resume. But I think for you to find something that you really want that kind of checks all the boxes, so I'm really focused on those boxes. It's like a good 7 months away. But that gives
Yeah.
you a chance to really figure out what you want to do. And like I
Mhm.
said, either way, this is what I love about your reading is that it's not saying like you have to go or you have to
Yeah.
stay. It's really your choice. And you have two different roads and each road has like a nice ending.
Mhm.
It really does. So it's like, I know, which might make it even harder. Um, it makes it harder, but like you could really manifest. So like while you're there, like while you're still working, you have the stability of a job. You have a job that gives you
Mhm.
time to do other things and other passions.
Yeah.
Maybe if you do more of those passions, you won't be so bored. Or, you know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
I just got a hit. Are you thinking of studying astrology? Is that like something
Well, I
since
feel
you're
like
already
I already did that. Like I've done that since I was pretty young. I guess it was something that my family always did, so it's like not it's not foreign to me. But I would like to kind of get into it a bit more because
me
I don't
too.
remember most of it.
I want to study with when Sabrina eventually starts a membership, I'll probably join because I want to
Oh
learn. I want
yeah,
to learn. I know like the basics and enough to like know certain
yeah.
things, but I don't know all like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
little intricate things that like this is a trine or
Mhm.
this is a that stuff. So
Oh
I would
yeah,
love to study and learn more about it. But I kind of got a hit. That might be an interest of yours too. And that's going to be like really challenging for your brain too. So you'll be
yeah,
learning like new things. That's what's nice about your current job now. You still have space in your brain to do other things where you're not so like burned out at the end of the day. You just want to come home and binge watch like old episodes of
yeah,
Schitt's Creek. Like that's kind of
yeah.
what so that's what I got for you. Do you have
Uh,
any other questions? Do you want to look at like what your spirit team wants you to know?
Yeah, sure. That sounds good.
Okay. Let's go back to I'm going to do a soul coaching about the spirit team and then I'll do a tarot one too. I'll do one of my. So what does your spirit team and your when I say spirit team just for everybody listening, I spirit team to me is like your guardian angels, the archangels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your loved ones in spirit, your animals that you had that have passed. It's like a whole team that are like your cheerleaders and they are meant to help you on your stay on your life path. So, what does the spirit team want you to know about this? Just about this in general. Do you know when lilies bloom? For some reason, I'm getting like there's like a job offer coming during like lily season. Is that May or
Oh,
Easter? Like Easter lilies, I feel like.
oh yeah.
And I'm not sure, would that be 7 months? I just feel like there's lily, it's when lilies are blooming. Oh, I love this. Okay, I'm gonna text this to you. I know like what I'm getting for this. This is cool.
Yeah, it says lilies are June through September. So
Oh,
very.
okay. So June-ish then. I feel like there might be like an offer that you like coming your way. But I have another thing to say. Oh, wait, I don't want to send you this one. Sorry. I was trying to send you a picture that I was trying to make a cartoon version of myself, like how Jackie has, because I think they're so cute. And I was accidentally sending you that, and I didn't mean to send you that. Okay. So this is what I pulled for your spirit team. And for everybody, I pulled the energy card. And the energy card is 17, which equals 8 in angel numerology. So I'm going to have you go first this time. What jumps out at you in this card?
Uh, definitely the ring of lights.
Hmm.
Like that's the first thing that really jumped out at me.
What do you notice about those?
I guess I mean, they're like in little circles. They also, I mean, it almost looks like a flower when you see all of them together. It looks like flower petals.
Yeah. And what do flower petals like mean? I know we kind of talked earlier. What do
Yeah,
flowers mean to you? Or
and
what do
that's,
you love about flowers?
I mean, I love the different colors. I love that they smell good. I love that you can anticipate them. Right? You're like, oh, I can't wait for so and or June because that's when these specific flowers come out or something like
I was getting for the circles that everything's interconnected
that. Mm-hmm.
and that there's this job that you have right now somehow connects to like the other stuff you do. I'm just not sure how. Or
Yeah,
there's things that you're learning that might it could be even how you work, do you have to work with people a lot?
yeah,
So it could be like just it's teach, it's helping you with like people skills, which I don't really think you need, but I just feel like it's connecting to like the other stuff you do in life. I also get that I still feel like there might be another raise or another promotion or something coming your way with this job. I still am getting that. Um, and then what about the word energy?
it's funny. I guess the first thing I think of is physics because that's my physics background.
Yeah.
you know, Energy is a big thing with physics, right? It's never destroyed or created. It's just there.
And I was getting conserve energy.
Mm.
So I feel like I said in like when I had that other tarot card that this job allows you to conserve energy so you have it to like you're
Yeah.
able to do other passion projects. And then I pulled I'm also looking at those beautiful yellow and orange and I think the
Mm.
yellow is good for your solar plexus. So I think this job is good for your self-esteem and then like the solar plex or the sacral chakra that it even though like there's parts that might be kind of mundane, there's other parts that allow you to think on your feet and kind of help you come up with creative solutions.
Mhm.
if that makes sense. Does it? Am I hitting the
Yeah.
nail there? Okay.
Yeah, I would say so.
And I still think there's like another offer because I asked psychically too, and I got the two of water, which is the two of cups. I
Yeah.
think there is some kind of offer coming with this job, like with this current job. There's some kind of offer. There might like, and I really think it's like a little salary bump. And it might be just like maybe diff some more responsibilities or changing of some of your responsibilities, which could be happening because of like technology and AI. It
Right.
might shift kind of how you do your job, but like it's I just feel like there's something very healing about this job because I'm also hyper focused on Archangel Raphael, um, which is really nice. So that's kind of what I got psychically. I feel like I'm getting like almost like staying where you are is not a bad thing, at least for now.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
can still always look and always see what's out there
Yeah.
and try to manifest something where you can use physics and all that stuff, and just manifest it and have it. And when it comes, and then you can make your choice then,
Yeah. It's
which
true.
is not a bad place to be in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
there's something with her blue shoes. I'm looking at her blue shoes on here. I don't know if you can see. And there, maybe that's communication. Oh, no, they're purple. Is there something with this job that helps you like connect or is it because you have energy to connect to like spirit and do like readings and stuff? But there's something with like this job and you doing readings or connecting or like
I
with
don't know.
that.
I guess I feel like, I mean, having the time, I think is valuable.
Hmm.
And I feel like I do have the time.
I'm really focused on the red here. I'm gonna text this one to you. So you can look, there's a red bush by the house, and this has never jumped out at me before. And I feel like I'm getting a hit that there are some changes coming with the job, like not bad changes, like changes where it is going to make things exciting again. Because I'm getting like how the seasons change and like the leaves change in the fall. But look at that red bush in the background, and look at the door next to it, some kind of change opening a door.
Mm.
So that's why I feel like there is something good coming your way here, and that's what I got. So that's how you do a soul coaching reading and along with like psychic hits. Oh,
Yeah.
did I
Really
not hit
cool.
send? Okay, I did hit
No,
send.
I got
So, did you have any other questions?
it. No. The on this card, there's the RP is that Raphael stand
Hmm.
for? Okay.
Yep, it sure is.
And
And
then
then
what are the other quarters? Just like the
the number two is just because it's the second card in that, so it'd be like the two of cups or it's the two
yeah.
of water in this one.
Oh, okay.
And then, so if I'm hyper focused the two, it depends on where my intention goes. And I was really more focused on the two than the six. And the
Mm.
two in angel numerology is manifestation. It's getting help from your loved ones and like from your spirit team, but also help from people here. It's like there is help available. Look how Cupid's helping them,
Yeah.
helping them together. And then the little sign on the right, that's the water sign, which
Yeah.
is the same as cups. And then the bottom one. I'm not sure. Radley Valentine did these cards, and they each have a Roman numeral. So that's just six. If I were
Mm.
hyper focused on that six, then I would say like you need to make a change. But I went to the two instead. So that's how I love. That's what I love about readings. I never see the same thing. That's what he told me. Radley told me he was like, "Girl, your ADHD eyes, like you never see the same thing in the card. Your eyes go, and that's like your superpower when you read." Um, and there's also the half moon that's jumping out at me
Yeah.
too. And the
Yeah.
half moon is like it comes and goes. The moon wanes and
Yeah.
it grows and wanes, grows and wanes. And I think that means that like there's change with the job and like what goes up, what comes down, so it won't be so stagnant. So that's what I got.
Yeah.
I love these cards. I
Yeah.
use these for mediumship, and when I come, and they are just they talk to me. These ones in my new one I just got talk to me very loud, so I love them.
Yeah, they're really cool cards.
Thanks.
All of them.
So he signed them, or he signed my little book. I love it. He signed all of them.
Aw.
Even though my dog ate one of my box, she ate my
Oh,
Archangel Michael box, but she didn't get the booklets. He signed all the booklets
oh,
for me. It's cute. He put a different message in each one. What did he put in this one?
aw.
Super cute. Yeah, he's such a sweetheart. I brought all of them to Mastermind, and I was like, I brought a ton of stuff for you to sign. I hope it's okay. And he's like, bring it on, girl. And like when we were doing a journaling prompt, he walks over, he's like, give me all the things, Kyle. And he like brought them back to his desk and he sat there and signed them for
Aw.
me. He's just so like anybody else would have been like, I'm gonna sign one thing. Okay. I had him, he signed like 10 things for me.
Aw.
And he was such a trooper about it. He's just, he's so nice. He like makes us all feel special. He's genuinely kind. Like if you ever watch him on his videos, what you see is what you get. He is that
Aw.
kind. He
That's
wrote,
nice.
Kyle, may you know the wisdom of the angels. Love, Radley. So,
Aw.
and each one, and one of them says angel kisses. Like each one has like a different little message. So, yeah, he's just a really nice human.
That's
And
cool.
then this one is that Cosmic Wisdom Tarot that a friend got on a eBay bidding war for me.
Oh, okay.
And she
Yeah.
bought it for me because I bowed out. I couldn't compete with this person and she beat them and she gifted them to me. And I'm obsessed with them. I love them. They're out of print. And these ones are also signed by the creator too.
Cool.
So they're pretty neat. They're really cool. Nate has these ones.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. I've seen Nate with them.
So,
Okay.
and I noticed them. I was like, those are so cool. And then I tried to find them and they were only on eBay. And then I got into that bidding war. That person, I just couldn't beat him. I just couldn't. And then my friend was like, I got this. I was like, oh my God. It was like the nice, it was so sweet. She's like, I'm gonna beat this person for you. So I was like, I can't justify spending that much on a deck.
Right, yeah.
Not with like two little kids and that need school supplies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. They start school soon.
August 13th.
Oh.
It's coming. It's coming. So, well, thank you so much for doing this with me and being vulnerable and letting everybody see how I conduct one of these readings. I really appreciate you. And anybody else, yeah, this is how it works. So reach out. You know, you have my website. It's on my channel if you're interested in a reading. And follow Caryn if you don't. I'm sure you probably do already, but if you don't, I'm going to have her channel in the description. So follow her and watch for her awesome stuff. And we do stuff together too. We're going to do. We have I think we have a show, what, next week or no, we're recording that Michael video. We're doing a video on
Oh, yeah.
Michael. That'll be fun. And then we're doing our political current event reading thing again. So that'll be fun too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Everybody
yay.
go get one of these with Kyle. It's great.
Oh, thank you. They're really fun to do. I really like doing them because
Yeah,
it's very collaborative.
it is. It
So,
is. It's very
yay.
interesting to ask the person like what it is that really stands out. I think that's
Yeah.
really interesting. Because then you can pull different things from that and be like, oh, like the
Mm,
mountain things was very interesting. I was like, oh yeah.
love that. It's fun because it's like it's not just me giving you, I'm not just talking to you. Like I do a lot of readings where
Yeah.
people are like, tell me what, and I'm like, you already know all this stuff. I'm literally and like, oh, are you going on a trip? Oh, you have an early, okay, you're in a relationship. Um, okay, you don't like your job. I'm like, well, what do you want? Like to know, like what
Yeah.
should we look at how to change it? Like, what do you want? So I love doing these kind of readings. It's actually like we're digging in and finding out. So I once did one of these for I had a client and they really wanted a relationship but
Mm.
we didn't see it. I wasn't getting it. So I was like, can we do some soul coaching? And she was like, sure. And we kind of started talking and we kind of she revealed that like there was some abandonment issues going on. So even though she wanted a relationship, she was kind of blocking it because there was a fear there, a fear of finding somebody, letting them in and having them abandon her. So I was like, okay, friend, I'm not a therapist. I recommend therapy to everybody. I have a therapist. I will recommend mine if you want. I love therapy. I have friends that are therapists. I have cards. I think everybody should have a therapist. I think therapy is amazing. And she's like, I've been thinking of going for a while now. This is like confirmation that I really should. So she was planning on talking to somebody. And then I was like, now let's look and see that relationship. And we saw someone coming in, and like, as long as she kind of stayed on that path,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
there's free will. We saw him. I started
Right.
getting like male energy coming in like 2 years,
Oh wow.
which is perfect time to work on things and heal. And then I was like, then you'll be ready for them. You'll be like your best self, and you'll
Yeah,
attract
yeah,
them to your inner light. So that
that's
was a
cool.
really fun reading because it wasn't just like, no, sorry,
Yeah.
not happening. Like,
Right. They're like, I know you want this, so we have to figure out how and why
hmm
it's not there.
Yeah. And that
Yeah,
was really nice. It's nice when it works out like that, when she's just making that small change and, making a promise to work on herself and they were coming in. So
yeah,
I love
that's
doing
great.
that. Yeah, it was yeah, I will always remember that reading. So it was just very like uplifting. I just loved how the cards just changed. Like the energy shifted, everything shifted. So I always think about her. That was a couple years. I'm actually it was like a year ago. I wonder how she's doing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I wonder how you're doing. If they've come yet or if they're still another year away. Well, I'm gonna stop the recording, but thank you so much for doing this with me. This was fun. So
That's great.
thank you. I appreciate you.